Former Charlotte Hornets guard LaMelo Ball facing new legal trouble even though he's no longer in the Queen City. A lawsuit filed this week claims that Ball owes $181,000 in unpaid rent and more than $90,000 in HOA fines for an apartment he leased in Uptown.
The property management company that filed this lawsuit is owned by former Carolina Panthers quarterback Cam Newton. Company bosses accused Ball of allowing his manager, Jermaine, to stay at the apartment as a subtenant without paying after he moved out in 2024. The plaintiffs are also seeking $25,000 in damages.
I want to bring back in our chief legal analyst, Khalif Rhodes. Khalif, it's not uncommon for letting somebody take over your lease, but you got to pay. Is it head scratching that it went this long without any payment?
Absolutely, and let's be clear. They're not just asking for $25,000. It's filed in federal court, so that's the minimum that they're asking for. They'll probably be asking for what they've lost and whatever future damages and potential damages for this long, drawn-out process. But if you look at the process, a couple things happened. They were in 2 units. He purchased 1 unit, and then he rented the other unit for his manager. So while that first unit was completely his, I think there was a miscommunication, not with Ball, but with his manager, and that's where the issue is going to be. Well, who had responsibility for that? And this, I mean, it's either you paid it or you didn't. I mean, those fees will continue to add up when you don't pay. I mean, $90,000 in HOA fees alone. His legal troubles are I'm assuming, are getting behind him with the most recent settlement of the personal injury claim that was brought on behalf of the young man, the individual that was ran over by his car. So this is just another chapter in the legal drama that's out there. But something like this, I think, if he can distance himself and say, hey, I had nothing to do with this property, while I helped my manager get it, this was really him.
Is there any defense from the manager, Jermaine Jackson? Part of what was in here is this habitability defense. There were some past claims suggesting maintenance problems, mold problems. I mean, is there ever a legal time where a tenant can go, I'm not going to pay rent because I got problems and maybe I didn't hear from management and so I'm allowed to not pay anything? I'm not saying that's the case here.
Withholding of rent in the state of North Carolina is not allowed. And so there are some states that allow you to withhold rent for habitability. North Carolina is not one of those. And so if there is in this situation, you have a duty, well, first of all, a landlord has a duty to ensure that their property is habitable, right? You have a duty to notify them of some type of potential issues. But then once you notify them, you can't say, well, you haven't fixed it, I'm just going to stop paying you rent. That's not a place for that. And then if you get to some type of litigation, if you did withhold rent, I hope that you would have put that in some type of trust so you can say, hey, court, this money, I've been monthly paying it to this location. That would at least save face. But it doesn't allow, our state doesn't have a mechanism for you to say, I'm going to withhold it on my own without going to the court for some type of guidance.
Khalif, a lot of people at home are probably wondering, how did it get this far? Isn't there some duty to, like, you would assume that they had some notice, right, before you have to go to federal court that, hey, you're late on your rent?
Absolutely. Notice would have been given. Notice would have been required. I mean, you don't get to this lawsuit aspect until you, give them notice that there's an outstanding debt, and now you have an obligation to pay this debt. Okay, those go unanswered, and so now I've given you notice that I intend to sue. All right, that goes unanswered. All right, now I'll bring a lawsuit. So there would have been a number of notices that have been filed before you get to this point, and there probably was a number of times to get some type of settlement before in lieu of litigation. Say, gave you the first notice that you have the default, gave you the second notice of a potential to sue. I would have even maybe given a third notice of, hey, last result to settle this before we go to litigation, and now you're going to have attorney fees and other things that add up on top of your $181,000 that's out there. So it probably will get closer to $200,000 when we get to the end.
Quickly, almost out of time, when you have this level of celebrity factor, does that complicate legal issues?
I mean, it does and it doesn't. I mean, at the end of the day, this puts a name on the top of the person with this lawsuit. But, I mean, there's 2 celebrities in this involved. You know, you got Cam Newton and you got him. And so both of them knew or should have known that this is a situation that was avoidable. I think this is now, the courts are going to have to make a determination on how this gets resolved. But if you were withholding payment, it's clearly pay the money.
All right, we'll have to see what happens. Again, our chief legal analyst, Khalif Rhodes, weighing in on that for us. Khalif, thank you.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.